Hello YouTube! I just wanted to take a quick second before the video start to remind you to apply to an ARG regional close to you. All you have to do is visit Dragon Ball Super-regionals.com and select the regional event you wish to attend. Remember, the first 200 players that register receive 2 Tournament Pack Volume 1, 2 Tournament Pack Volume 2, and an exclusive playmat. Also, don't forget, if you like what I do, you can support me on Patreon to unlock exclusive weekly content and user callers for my Discord channel. All Patreon backers are also automatically entered in my monthly giveaway. But don't worry, you can also enter the giveaway by using the code KitchenTableMeta at checkout when buying products from Popo's Kitchen. And on top of that, you also save 10% on your entire order. Thank you guys so much for the support and enjoy the video.
All right, guys, so we are back for round 7.
Round 7.
Dragon Ball Regionals.
2 more.
ARG presents Orlando, Florida. We got Tricolor Ginyu with Juan, Escalera on the left, 5-1. And then we have Spencer Digrazia playing Tricolor Mecha Frieza, the battle of the Tricolor decks. Which one's the best? We'll find out here. My money's on Ginyu.
I'm going to take... See, here's my problem. I'm very consistently saying that Mecha Frieza is a bad version of Ginyu.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to go with Mecha Frieza this time.
Well, I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to use our new tool here called the Scotch's Roll Encounter. We're going to go ahead and give that a 1. So we're at 1 right now.
We're at 4 now.
Now, this is per match. I mean, I'm not going to be that mean to you. If I did it every one, the numbers wouldn't fit on this bottom overlay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I mean, it would. We're not going to reach, 6-digit numbers, but I guess.
All right. Juan's also at 7. All right. 77 here.
Doing the play.
Doing the play. This is the second one. Yeah, there's a life. Right? This is the second one he's done?
Mm-hmm.
No big deal. Not too shabby, as it turns out. Pretty good first turn, right?
6 life for Juan now.
Yeah, 6 life on Juan. These guys are playing a lot faster than I thought they would, man. I thought this would be a slow, grindy matchup. These guys are flying through these turns.
I think they just want it over.
Yeah. They know what's to come.
Energy looking pretty similar. Both have an objection and a Kale chilling in the energy area.
True.
However, we do see that Juan has a yellow. He's got a Goldo chilling, and now Spencer does have a yellow as well. He dropped the Crusher Ball in there.
Yep. So you got a 3-drop coming out. Looks like it's going to be the Gotenks. Ugh.
My boy. I got a lot of boys, apparently.
You do. You got a lot of them.
Yeah. Got to reverse harem.
15,000 going into 10,000. Discarding a card here, but he gets to pick a card up, so he's going to go to 4 here.
Gonna go ahead and take it, so he'll be able to awaken now. We see 2 Dodorias in the hand of Juan. Yo, it's so nice. We can see their hand now.
I know, we can see their hand. Like,
oh my god.
We're doing pretty good.
Double Bloodlust for Spencer.
And awaken at 4. 4 to 6.
Yep.
Drawn 2. Attacking that Ginyu.
Ooh.
There's that Frieza. There's those combo cards.
I think they might be the MVP.
Yeah, that's the loudest trash can I've ever heard in my life, though. That's like, I don't know if you guys can hear that on the stream, but holy crap.
Hopefully they can't, but literally need some WD-40 on those wheels. Or something, man. I think that trash can needs to become trash.
Yeah, he did use a life there to awaken. I mean, to negate. So he's at 5, I believe. Again, I can't quite see. This life is a little off the camera, but we'll see what happens. Again, we'll know when we're right whenever they awaken, so... I don't even see his leader.
Where is his leader?
Yeah, where's Mecha Frieza? He must be like off the...
I'll go over.
He must be off the stage a little bit.
Apparently my job is runner now, too.
Yeah, 15,000 to 15,000. We got Frieza going into Gohan promo. We're going to use that to Dora to draw a card off of it. Draws a promo Gohan off of it. Pretty scary. Good card. Here we go.
Good.
Yeah, got that Frieza back on the... Yep, he's back.
You have one job.
I know, I'm trying to find the next fight.
Mr. Durgan, you have one job.
By the way, guys, Trunks making it to top tables. Table 1 right now against Eddie St. Clair.
Gosh.
Pretty big deal.
He's playing Eddie?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's scary.
I think it's Vegeta versus Trunks. Father and son. All right. Since you've been
let's hope somebody plays Father Son Galagun, because I need that in my
Let's
life.
go take it to 4. He awakens.
Neither. We win.
All right. So both awakening pretty quick. Looks like they're pretty similar decks. I mean, these decks are pretty similar. I'm still thinking, Juan maybe has the advantage here.
See, And this is where Mecha Frieza is going to start pulling ahead because he has the Bloodlust in hand, but he couldn't use it because he's tapped out on yellow.
Sure. I mean, you're right. I mean, you're 100% right. But honestly, you know, in order for Spencer to do the same thing, if he's tapped out, he has to use a life. You know what I mean? And that's a big deal in this matchup. I mean, every life counts as matchup after 4. I mean, this is essentially a 4 versus 4 matchup. And whoever can...
Don't forget that Ginyu has the double strike advantage, too.
Yeah, it's true. Yep. Ginyu does have the double strike advantage. So he can end these games a little bit quicker than what you expect him to.
Plus, if there's 2 or more Ginyus on the field, he also gets plus 5,000 attack as well.
Yeah. Which is something that's probably not going to happen, but it can. Got Goldo.
Yo, can you believe we're this, like, deep in this match at 4.5 or at 5 minutes
I know,
in?
man. It cracks me up.
It's insane.
You did first say 4.5 minutes, right?
Well, I mean, we're at 4:55 now.
So I'm just going to go ahead and bump that up to 2.
Aww.
Since we got the
Boom, 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 boom. Wow.
number wrong. Alrighty. 4 energy coming down. See what we're going to see over here. Probably like that Gohan promo. Oh, there's the cold bloodlust.
There it is.
Oh! We thought it was over. It isn't. Oh!
Counter.
Jeez, that's sick play.
Woo!
And he's going to counter it.
Sweating.
Wow, that's an exchange right there.
That was... You'd expect this match to be grindy, but that was literal,
that was tempo.
That was
tempo.
one could say that's a Dragon Ball Z style fight.
What do you mean?
Cling, 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 cling.
Why? What?
Fast-paced fight.
Oh, okay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, okay. I'm
Chat, you get me on that, right? Type 1 in the chat if you're with me on this one.
Chap, don't encourage him. in any
Humor
way.
me.
All right, let's see what Spencer decides to do here.
2 Dodorias, a Bloodlust, and what was that last card in his hand? In Spencer's hand? Negate. It's a coercion.
Oh, it's a Gohan. They have a Gohan, a Lust, 2 Dodorias. Alrighty. Juan, has an interesting turn here. He has a pretty stacked hand. He has his Gotenks.
Not using his effect either.
Yeah, I would go ahead and Gotenks here, I think.
By the way, for sure Juan's at 2 life. Dusty counter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. I mean, we could make a, Dust. How much does Dusty mess up on the life? I just these games are so much fun to watch that I literally just am spacing out all the time. I'm just watching, what could happen? What could he do next? There's the Gotenks we thought we'd see.
Captain Logo saying put another one on Scotch's counter because I was wrong on the hand.
Okay, I don't know.
What?
That's all I need.
Oh man.
Just any encouragement whatsoever, any reason, no matter how.
I'm glad you're finding humor in this, Dusty.
I'm loving it. It's my favorite addition to the stream so far.
Another one. All right, moving into Spencer's turn.
I'm not finding any humor in it at all, actually, and so I'm going to give that another counter. Because you thought I was finding humor.
This is
but I'm not
fair.
You were incorrect.
Hashtag no love for Scotchy in the chat. Let me get some energy spam.
Spencer playing out that third blue energy, so he's 3-3-1 right now. Draws another Dodoria. Looking pretty good.
I'm going to spam my energy emote.
Please don't do that.
Too late.
There it is. And there's a cold Bloodlust. Do we have the nope.
No exchange.
No bad laser off of that.
We were the loudest people in this building when that happened.
Oh, that was awesome. I don't care. That was sick. Drawing a card. Got a Gohan a Goku off that.
It looks like 3 cards in Spencer's hand. It's a Goku, a Bad Ring, and a Dodoria. Or no, I mean Bloodlust. Oh God. Nobody caught that. Okay, cool.
I caught it. I was just waiting. I was giving you a chance to correct it.
I did.
You did.
I did.
I'll save you one. You already got 4 in the first, quarter of the match, so I'm not gonna.
Captain Logo saying the tempo changed so fast.
It did. I know. That's how these matches work, though. It's just they're so fast, and then you start realizing, I could die at any second. I got to slow down a little bit. I got to make sure that I'm playing around all the combos and counters.
I mean, these decks are very similar. Ooh. Ooh.
Juan looks a little surprised.
So dirty. It's so dirty.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
right, 15,000.
Top decking another Gohan. So the other Gohan dead. The other Gohan real dead.
And there is a sense of you being on that. No, I guess it's not okay. I was like, wait, what? All right.
He needs to get that Gohan off the board now.
Yeah, because I mean that's a big deal. I mean, it's the thing that the Gohan does is it takes away your card advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, those cards are very important. I can't see his hand. We think he might have another one in hand.
However, he's tapped out on yellow. Juan's tapped out on yellow, so he's free to use that Gohan on to kill the other Gohan.
But he only has 3 cards in hand, so
It worth.
yeah, I mean it's worth it.
It real worth.
He's
We
used-
gonna
he
kill
used
him
a lot
right
of
now.
But he used a lot of the doors to stay alive.
Boom, dead.
Yeah, there it is.
Swinging for the critical.
He's gonna take that crit and get a 1. Holy moly! Go Tinks. Attack. Oh,
Comboing with it.
Game
Game.
2? There
Game
it is.
2.
Jeez.
I can honestly say, 10 minutes, fastest Frieza matchup I've ever seen.
I did not expect this to go as fast as it did.
Yep.
I will be 100% honest with you. That is not what I expected. I expected it to be a lot more grindy and not so aggro-based.
Both decks playing extremely aggressive.
Fast. Yeah, extremely aggressive, extremely fast.
You know, they throttled in and just kind of like toned back. They like eased into turns 4 and 5, and honestly, it works. It works. Unfortunately, when in the favor of the opponent. So it was one of those things. You know, you want to ramp in really quick, kind of like a skateboarder come down a vert ramp. You know, you're dropping in and then you come up slow, and you go back down fast and you come up slow. Yes, I just made a skateboard reference. Can I help you? Okay, would you rather I did hockey references? Because I can do that too.
Well, yes, do a hockey reference. Go.
All right, it's like breaking away from the pack with a puck to go down. You shoot, you miss, you go around the back of the goal, and then you snipe it in on the goalie.
Like you just used a bunch of random references there. You're like,
No.
so you snipe back of the goal. I feel like because you're about
Do
to
you watch
say
hockey?
something- Man, no.
Exactly.
I'm American.
So am I.
I'm America.
I spent some time in the
Actually,
Midwest. Okay.
I do watch a little bit of hockey. My wife actually loves hockey, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are actually really good. And they're
Pirates?
Like, the Pirates, Penguins. Whoa.
Pirates Pins.
Pirates are a baseball team. I'm going to go ahead and add that to your wrong counter.
What? I was correcting you.
Nope. I control the counter. I am the master of the counter.
Okay.
Let's talk
So
about sideboarding. I feel like the Frieza deck here is wanting to probably sideboard in some of these bad ring lacers. That was a pretty sick play.
if he's got him,
He might not have them. You're right.
I know a lot
of
of Frieza players that just don't play that card.
Right. It's possible he doesn't. I think it is a very powerful card in this matchup. This is where you want him. And I think it would be pretty decent. Maybe 2. I guess you probably don't need a
2.
whole bunch. Yeah,
2 would be
two's-
solid.
2's a good number.
For that little transition there that happened, that was
Yeah.
Lazy Boy. The Scotch is wrong counter is something that Dusty decided to do to me to torture me.
What is it? What did he say?
He asked what the Scotch is wrong counter is.
It's literally just it's a numeric value of how many times Scotch was wrong during a match. I was curious.
And here's the problem. It doesn't always pertain to the match. So it can literally be anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it under 20. By the way, it restarts tomorrow.
No, it's just this one match. We'll see what happens.
No. We can keep it. I don't care.
No, I mean I'm just.
I think it's a fun little thing.
I have a hard time keeping track of life.
It's okay.
Let alone how many times you're wrong.
Excuse me? It's because I'm not wrong that often. Don't you dare.
So we're gonna go back to gameplay real quick. And in that note, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Scotch number up to 5.
For
Since
what?
You said you weren't wrong that many times. That, by definition of the fact that we have a Scotch wrong counter means you are incorrect.
What's up,
Nico?
Nico?
Throw something away.
So, pretty good.
I love that double-sided mat. Actually, it's not a double-sided mat, but it's the same one as the double-sided.
No, but it's sick. It's really cool. The double-sided mats just in general are really, really cool.
Hey,
Nico, whenever you go back over there, can you move the leader like back in frame a little bit?
Yeah, Frieza needs to be closer
Just a
to
little bit.
Vegeta's head.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
What you can't see on screen is that what's cut off on that embroidered mat is Jiren. Jiren's on there as well.
Oh, is he really?
Yep. I don't know why Kid Buu's on there. We don't have a Kid Buu card yet, but
Man, I haven't got that far in Dragon Ball Z yet, Kid Buu, but I feel like he's so cool.
Captain Logo saying once Scotch hits 8 counters, he loses life or loses due to life. That's not fair.
He gets KO'd.
I have no way to heal.
Oh, okay.
Once I hit 6, then you know what that means.
By the way, guys, remember, this is a good time to remember to, give ARG a shout out, guys. If you guys have the ability to, subscribe to them.
Drop the follow.
Yeah, at least give them a follow, guys. Show these guys that, that they're being rewarded for putting on this amazing event. And you also, if you subscribe, you can watch all the VODs, too. The VODs will be on ARG for a week, and then I'll put them on my YouTube channel, KitchenTableMeta, after that. So, definitely give them a follow.
Absolutely. Pookie Bed, top 32 tomorrow.
Who I think would be top 32?
No. It's he was asking if it's top 16 or top 32.
Oh, top 32.
Yeah, we got to go through top 32 tomorrow.
Sure.
It's another 5 rounds.
Hey, I'm not going home till Monday because it was $400 extra for me to leave tomorrow. Doesn't make any sense. I just want to go home.
Am I taking you to the airport too?
You want to? I might go watch another movie. Who knows?
Heck yeah. I haven't seen Justice League. I don't want to see Justice League.
All right, so we have Kel coming down. That's it. So no big play there. Just using 7 life. Both players are at 7 life, by the way.
Yeah, very, very calm start to game 2. I'm just waiting for the chaos to break out again.
Yes.
Because it went crazy for a little bit there.
Yeah, spoiler alert, I didn't think the Star Wars movie was that good.
Oh, Jesus, we're not going into this.
What'd you think, Scotch?
I loved it.
I knew it. See, boop, wrong counter.
No,
6.
that doesn't count because that's opinion. That's not a fact.
That's fact.
No, it is not. I thought it was a good movie.
Boo, draw a card.
Can I help you?
Nope, beige you right into that one, buddy. And
That's
play
cheating.
Goku.
That's profiling, and profiling's wrong.
So 2 cards. I love how these decks, a lot of these decks are running a lot of these draw cards, and they're really cycling through their deck very quickly, and it's actually been super awesome to see them just going through their deck so fast and getting their threats.
Zero Magnum X saying, "What, Dusty? You're wrong. Dusty is wrong." Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's subjective.
Oh, but me being wrong is objective.
Yes.
No. Hold on. You being wrong is objective, but me being wrong is me being wrong. Subjective?
Yeah.
I don't English well.
So
Bring it out the goat. Don't you?
Go to 7.
Don't you do it? Okay.
You
No,
said-
wait. No.
You said objective. It's subjective. It's 7.
Uh,
Yeah, so we have Goku coming out. Gotenks coming out, attacking. Making a Juan discard a card here. Pretty big deal.
so he did put in the battering. Either that or he mainboarded it.
Yeah,
and
and
didn't
never
see
saw it. Sure.
Yeah.
My guess is it was a sideboard card. I really need to figure out a way to get some hand cams for the next event. Because I feel like it'd be really nice, or at least get their deck list or something where we can see what they have.
Like an
in the
over-shoulder cam?
Yeah.
That's 2 more cameras.
Yeah, it's 2 more cameras, unfortunately.
And then more of those boom stands.
Yep. Juan is awakening at 4.
Okay. Dropping a Gohan. Probably going to pop. Yep, pops the Gotenks.
I mean, it thinks you have to use a Gohan to do that. But, I mean, at the end of the day.
I mean, if he doesn't run Goten, then yeah, that's kind of his only option.
Yeah, 4 to 5. Spencer at 1 life. So from awakening.
Bringing out another one of those clinch
I
combo
love these
pieces.
guys. I actually don't think we haven't seen Juan
You
using those.
players, that is time.
No, not on stream. We haven't seen a single player not play him.
I mean, Juan doesn't have them, right?
We haven't seen him play him, but we don't know if he does or not.
Raise your hand and call for a judge.
It's
Once again, you players, that is time in the round.
50-50,
If
no
you
block
are
will
still
go
in the
up.
match, please proceed to end the match procedure.
Trying to keep that critical threat alive, which I like.
Please raise your hand.
well, that critical
and call
threat
for a
is
judge.
gone. He's gone. Gonna go ahead and swing in on the Ginyu leader with the critical Gohan.
2 battering lasers in hand, right?
Trunks won game 1.
Nice.
Broken.
Trunks winning game 1, top table.
So he does have the second battering in hand.
Yeah.
Or is
He
that
has 1 in energy, so he has 3, right? I had 3 in the deck. He got blown out by that battering. He's like, not again, not ever again will that ever happen.
Yeah, but that hand
battering, come on, what?
Battering the battering.
Nope. It's going 15 in. Man, I tell you, I talk about this all the time in this matchup, but you don't want your Mecha Frieza to get Cold Bolus. It's the worst card to get because it's best on the first turn.
Yep.
You know, he gets dual strike.
I feel like it's
double.
only honestly good because he had 2 tap cards he could have popped.
Yeah. I mean,
So like it's only good on that summon.
yeah. Still ended up taking out 2 threats though, so I mean, like, not bad. Still got value of it, and got a Cold Bolus out of hand. Just drew another
Oh
one.
man, this hand, his
Spencer's
hand's
on.
rough.
Yeah, his hand's
double
rough.
battering and a bloodlust.
Yep.
I mean, the Doria is good, but that's difficult. Like that's a difficult hand to play out of.
Frieza also not awakened yet.
Nope.
That's pretty rough.
Different. Definitely different. We normally see him awakened by this point.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think last game we saw him awaken on turn 1.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know. We kind of like zipped over a little bit late, so it might have been turn 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Because both players were on 3 energy.
Oh, okay.
So.
Boo coming out, drawing a card. Bolas on the Boo.
Whoa.
Oh, to awaken. He's just trying to awaken there. That makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's a waste of Bloodlust.
I mean,
I get the +1, but I also get the awaken.
right, but I think he has to, though. He has to awaken, because if he doesn't awaken, he's going to fall way too far behind in card advantage. You know, his opponent's drawing an extra card every turn until he awakens, and his hand's just not where he wants it to be, so. All right, you're going to awaken here, draw 2. Ooh, two spicy cards right there. Dora, draw another card. Get a Kel, too? Spencer just drew Gohan, Super Saiyan Gotenks, and Kel. Possibly the 3 best green cards in the game.
And in a gate.
In the game. All right.
Get
Discard a card.
rid
What
of
do
a
you choose?
battering. No, don't get rid of the Goku.
You think?
I would get rid of battering.
I think you want battering to keep
Okay,
your,
well, for sure, order of operations, he needed to negate before he discarded.
Right. You're right.
I mean, that hand is pretty savage.
And the hand's really good.
Did he
Actually,
just draw a third?
The fourth.
No, a third one in his hand, but yes, the
Yeah,
fourth one.
Yeah, the fourth one.
He has another. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely playing 4, and we didn't see him, so
What
he
do you go
sided 4 of those
Do you
in.
go for Gotenks here? Okay.
He just pitched a battering off of a battering. Save that. That Go tank should be dead, shouldn't it?
No, he chose the Frieza.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why you choose a Frieza. I feel like the bigger threat is the Go tanks. At this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Gotenks too much until your opponent awakens, and then he's so good. And I think actually with this format, with everybody awakening so quickly, I think Gotenks is quickly becoming a lot better than he was.
That's what I'm saying. You go after the Go tanks instead of the Mecha Frieza. Because yes, the Mecha Frieza has dual attack, but that Go tanks is going to eat a card from your hand.
Right.
Regardless. And he does opt to get rid of that final battering laser. So now he's got no more. We didn't see it triggered. It wasn't as shocking this time.
Right.
Because we couldn't see Juan's hand at the time. We didn't know that he
We
had
had
it.
no idea. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. That
was
battering
great.
laser came out of literally nowhere. Still 4-4. Super Saiyan Gotenks. Giving the old thumbs up. Spencer's like, here he comes. Not much I can do about it. Get that yellow open. Looks like he does have another Bolas in hand. Juan does.
It looks...
So he's going to be able to stop Spencer from killing this Super Saiyan Gotenks, which could be trouble.
I mean, he can kale it.
Yeah, he could
He
kill
can
it.
kale it.
But then you lose your Gohan.
Well, you swing with the Gohan first, then you kale it. Like, I understand that, but he needs that Gotenks off the board. Nope, never mind. Going down to 1 card in hand, and it's a Gotenks. I guess.
Jeez. That's
Wow.
the game.
He was at 2 life. We
Yeah,
didn't even
he's on 2
notice.
life. Yeah, we need to make sure we get the life on.
Like, all of it on, yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
I'll go over. I'll go over. I'll do it.
Okay.
Was it off screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. His entire life is off screen. Which makes it really difficult. We thought he was at 4 life. He was actually at 2 the whole time.
Where's the?
It's right
like
here. Just
down
haven't put it underneath here.
Meta cooler.
Yeah,
Right
the
where
freezer.
Alpha's moves.
Yeah.
Who was it?
No, it's Spencer. Just right underneath Frieza, essentially. Yeah, so we're gonna get that fixed for you guys. Again, sorry about that. It's definitely unfortunate. Yeah, so a very quick match yet again. We get fixed.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, another good quick match. Actually, these games are, like I said, have been super fast.
For Frieza!
For Frieza versus Ginyu, I'm really surprised.
In
how fast
Hartford, Frieza was going to time every single game.
You mean Ginyu?
Ginyu, yes. I'm sorry. Damn.
Whose purple sheet is that on the string table?
What purple sheet?
That's the ARGs. Why?
He cares about people.
Probably.
Probably.
You guys can't just zoom out the camera?
No. It's all the way out. And if we go any further back, it's going to cut off cards.
All right, so it looks like they're going to fix this life issue here while our players are sideboarding. I don't think, I don't expect much of decks to change. That's the thing about this game. I don't think sideboarding changes too much on the play or on the draw. It's not dictate your sideboarding as much about on the play on the draw like you do in a game like Magic. Instead, you dictate more about your matchup. It's more about match, like what can I put into strength out matchup. Now, sometimes you'll take objections out if you're, on the play because you want to have a chance to play them and stuff, or be as far ahead as your opponent. But in the grand scheme of things, very rarely do you change your sideboarding between game 2 and 3, where between 1 and 2 you do quite often.
I mean, it really depends on what kind of matchup it is. Like, if they side in something, sometimes you'll counter it. You'll counter whatever they side in. Yeah, so sure. It's not to say that you normally don't. It's more so you side in response to something versus siding just because. Right. Like, in Magic, I didn't play Magic competitively, so I don't really know how sideboarding works in that game. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's the same kind of thing. You hit specific matchups, or, not even matchups, more so you hit specific cards for Yu-Gi-Oh! This game is very different in that aspect. You're really going for the... You're honestly going for the matchup. Example, against Cell, you want to throw in Jocos to hit the TN so they don't awaken themselves so early. Frieza, Mecha Frieza, depending on what you're playing, if you're not playing something that can awaken yourself pretty quickly by pinging your life, results of training. So you more so react to whatever the matchup is, and then again react to whatever you see their sided cards be. Right. Which again is pretty big.
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, it's very important. I mean, think about Magic. The big thing to remember is that there's a lot of counter cards in Magic. I don't mean counters like negates in this game. I mean cards that are like, this card can't be killed if your opponent's playing red, or if
hard counters. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So we call them silver bullets in game design, but it's essentially cards that literally shut down decks completely. It'd be like if your opponent awakens, they lose 2 life instead of drawing 2 life. If you imagine a card that would do something like that, how much that would shut down these like Mecha Friezas and stuff trying to awaken on turn 1. And so because of that, you do have much more aggressive sideboarding in Magic. So, all right, Spencer starting off with a boo, drawing a card.
All right, so we've noticed Juan is doing 4/4 on his life, so we're not going to mess that one up.
Yep.
And we got Spencer to go ahead and drop his life all in angles. Yep. And for the first time today, I think these are hard-colored sleeves that we can
I can actually
differentiate.
See what's going on. Is Juan going to 7?
I don't know if that's just lighting or what it is, but we can actually see it this time.
I'm just going to take credit for it, even though if everybody used it.
Can I help you? I was the one that went over and asked. It was my idea.
All right, here's the Goku. Draw another card.
Oh, just dismiss me.
Two strong plays there for Spencer. Draw a card. Next turn, draw a card.
We're not seeing that insane ramp tactic that a lot of Mecha Frieza decks are using when it comes to Spencer.
Well, I've noticed that what's happened a lot of times with these Mecha Frieza players so far is the first game they do that. They're just like, I'm going all in. I'm ramping. I'm going to get big, and then they lose that game, and they're almost like they become like shell shocked almost. They're like, okay, never mind. I'm not going to do that anymore. Like.
The real question is how often that actually works.
Yeah, I think in Spencer's case, that's not the case. I think he just, like, by looking at his hand, he didn't have any cards to do it.
Ooh, dropping the Piccolo.
Piccolo, good card here.
However, we can't see Juan's hand currently, so it's like, if he has the Kale or the Gohan, I can't see it. Does he have either?
Looks like he doesn't.
So that Piccolo is going to be live on the board for a little while.
Yep, looks like he's going to be. He's at 4. Hopefully he doesn't awaken here. He does awaken.
Well, let's see if he grabs a response to...
Oh, looks like he just got it. He drew it.
A yee he did.
Yeah. And it's a very aggressive play by Juan. It paid off. I think that's good. But he was just like, you know what? I don't have it. I'm going to go for it.
I mean, if Spencer had the Bloodlust, that play would have shut down, and he would have been tapped out.
That's true.
And he would have been tapped out, and then the push could have easily happened.
Maybe he has a bad ring in hand. Maybe he might have a bad ring in hand, though.
He's tapped out.
You're right. You are right.
It could have very easily gone south.
I'm actually going to take a counter off. I'm going to give you one for being right.
We're going to see the Kale come out. He's going to go ahead and get that Gohan off the board. He doesn't want that critical coming in.
Yep. Very powerful card. All right, here comes the Dora. Draw that card.
Card's
I love Kale.
Would you honestly, can you say Kale's probably becoming a staple now?
I think, okay, here's what confuses me, is I think Kale's been a staple since she was spoiled. She is so good.
I know a lot of people just don't play Kale.
I know.
Like, for me, I don't main deck Kale. I sideboard it.
I know.
I main deck the Gohan instead.
Killing the Kale.
But, again, to sideboarding specific cards for specific matchups, the Kale is amazing against tokens.
Right.
It's amazing against decks that swarm out low drop cards. So it's like, I would rather have the designated popping 1 card than having, you know, a maybe I can hit these cards.
Right. All right. Spencer going to 4.
Okay. So
4 to 4.
let's see if we see the, well, we'll see the Awaken though. Definitely going to see the Awaken.
Yeah, for sure.
And there it is.
There's the 2 cards. Gohan in hand, that's a pretty big deal. Gohan in hand allows him to, you know, pressure his threat. Again, remember, that's how these decks like to play.
Does have 1 untapped yellow. Juan does.
Yeah.
Looks like no bloodlust. He got the okay. He's going to pop that Beerus.
And 15,000 to 15,000 critical attacker here.
Triple battering in hand again.
I know, Spencer draws these bad rings, man. That's like his card.
They love him.
It's like his favorite card here. He's liking it a lot. I'll tell you, though, again, like I was trying to say before, that's how this matchup works, though. You know, like, you want to play out a threat. Essentially, you know, you want to play out a threat, and then when your opponent tries to remove it, you want to protect it with Cold Bloodlust.
Yeah.
And then play out another threat, play another threat with removal, kill another one of their cards, and you keep protecting your cards. You end up building up a board presence that's very hard to overcome.
See, but you see triple battering. I'm like, this could be bloodlust or Crusher Balls,
Yeah.
but they're not.
They're not ever. All right, 15, 15. Draw another card.
I've also noticed that Juan just isn't using Ginyu's effect.
Nope.
Like, once he gets to 4, he kind of stops on it, which is a smart play.
Yeah.
Unless you're making a push, you really don't need that double strike. Both players are at 4. Yes, it would be kind of nice to go ahead and get the double strike, but it's not necessary.
Right.
These decks both are completely comfortable sitting back, letting their opponent get some turn advantage, while they just kind of control their own board.
Right, exactly. Yep, exactly. And then what's going to happen here
You
is
sign up for the Dragon Ball
Spencer's
Super
going to do the same thing. Now, if I'm Spencer here, I actually play out Super Saiyan Goten.
Once again,
That's what I want to play out my next
Super Winbox. Your event is about to begin. Please make your way up to the stage.
He's at 6 energy. He could potentially...
Now, what I would do is I play Super Saiyan Gotenks. That's going to force Juan to Bloodlust it. But then you can still pressure his Super Saiyan Gotenks with yours. And then you can...
KO.
Yeah, but now you get Bloodlusted and you don't lose your threat.
Well,
Now
I
you're
was trying to
behind the
see. I was trying to see if Spencer had the. Oh, he's got it ready. Yeah,
Yep,
there it is.
There it is.
Pitching another.
Bad ring, the bad ring, the
Bad
bad
ring, the
ring,
bad
the
ring?
bad ring, the bad ring, the bad ring. What do you think? High five.
Both players high five.
What is happening?
That was phenomenal.
Jeez, bad ring and the bad ring, the bad ring, the bad high five. Like,
Whoa. Yeah.
it was like, yeah, it was insane.
Okay, so Juan bad rings or no, I don't even.
Yes,
My mind blanked just now.
I'm shell shocked. I know where I'm at.
He pitches a battering off the battering to then activate another battering. F for respects, guys. That's like
That was sick.
that was as good as the first one.
Yeah, that was better. That was the finale right there. They knew like this. We're going out with bad rings.
It was
baby.
so good. Both players had the mutual respect to high five.
And it wasn't even like one put their hand out and then the other one's like,
It
okay,
was
I'll high five. It was like
simultaneous.
boom, like
Wow.
all right, sick.
That
Juan
was
with
something.
another bloodlust in the hand though.
That was a counter war. That was epic. Can we clip that? F for respects. The baddest ring. Absolutely, somebody clip that. If you're
Hashtag the baddest ring.
if you're a Twitch native, absolutely somebody clip that. I would love to see that. Wow. So we're gonna see the bloodlust again.
Again.
A solid play.
Yeah, I mean, again, like out of all my cards, I want bad ring.
We got battering on the mind.
I know it's not that. 15 to 15, trying to take out that critical attacker. It's now 4 to 2, by the way, guys. I want to get the life right this time.
We have no excuse for that
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, no, there's
we
no
know
excuse.
exactly how much life. We can see it clearly. Down goes the Gohan now.
Yep.
Gonna go ahead and swing into the KO with the leader Ginyu, but we do see the negate coming out. Yellow's tapped out. We ain't gonna see the battering war again, but I'm pretty sure both players are almost out of batterings. I know that for sure Spencer is, but we don't know if Juan is out or not.
That was sick.
See, and we were saying played it too.
I know.
I guess 4 is okay. That situation right there is probably the only time you will ever see that many batterings fired in the
That
same
was
turn.
insane. That was so many of them. It just kept coming. I was like, what? But
All available Yu-Gi-Oh judges up to the stage, please. All available Yu-Gi-Oh judges up to the stage.
Piccolo in hand.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost not necessary now.
Well, it's a little too far in the game. You know what I mean? But still could be relevant.
It depends. Again, we see Juan having his hand closed on the table. It looks like 6
I don't
cards.
think Juan has another counter.
Oh no, he's
Yeah, I think, but like it's weird that he would counter the first one if he doesn't have another counter.
the yellow's kind of a bluff now, I assume.
Yeah. So here's the.
Oh, we were wrong.
No, I thought, yeah, we knew he had the Cold Blast in hand. I
I thought he didn't have another
No,
one.
yeah, he does.
Oh, are you talking about battering? Another battering?
No. Cold Blast. Like we saw it in his
No,
hand.
you said you don't think he has another counter. That's why I'm inquiring
Oh,
further.
I see. Well, it is a counter. I mean, Cold Blast is a counter. Spencer does have a Bloodlust of his own, though. Alrighty. A lot of energy out by both players here. Then 4, 5.
Another go tanks into a bloodlust. See, I just love that shutdown because now you're tapped
I don't
5.
think that's a shutdown. I actually think that out of all the cards in your deck you want to get Cold Bloodlust, it's Gotenks. Because he's still a threat. He can still take out this kill. He can still do something, right? You want to save, your Mecha Friezas and stuff from getting Cold Bloodlusted so you can blow out your opponent once they think they have a card. They're starting to get an advantage.
At the same time, though, now he's tapped 5 cards that he doesn't get 2 back of. So it's like,
Right,
but again, it's so late in the game that it's almost irrelevant because he still has 3 untapped energy.
If you tap out 4, I mean, like, is 1 more energy really that big of a deal?
Saving the KO.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
At this point, 4 life, trigger. I would trigger Chomp or Ginyu for sure here. 3 cards left in his hand. Trigger it. Go all in.
Go all in.
Go all in right here. This is the play that you do it. If you have the hand presence, he's got 3 untapped energy. I just saw the Gotenks in his hand. He is going to trigger.
There it is. Goes to 3.
Double Strike is live. 15k double strike into the Frieza leader. We know that Spencer does not have the negate in hand. I think this is game.
Spencer, you think?
I think this is game.
Oh man, it could be.
He's got 3 untapped energy. It's game. 5, so 20. Paying 1. 35. 45.
45.
Yep.
There's
Moving in game 3.